Understanding macros. A macro is similar to a computer program. It consists of a series of instructions that the computer follows in a sequence you specify. The macro is given a name that is used to run the instructions it contains. Excel provides two general ways to create a macro. Record a macro using the macro recorder, or the other method is to write a macro using the VBA editor. VBA stands for Visual Basic for Applications. It's a special version of Visual Basic Framework. There's two big points we need to take in here. Recording the macro using the macro recorder, it's pretty useful for making basic macros. It's for people that don't know how to code, and it will help us start learning how to code with VBA editor. VBA editor can give us a lot more functionality, but you need to master it first. Now, this is one of the versions of Microsoft Excel where you can use the Tools menu and go into Macro and click on Macros. There you're going to display the Macros window. One thing that is really important to mention is in some version of Excel, the newest ones, you need to go into File, Options, and Ribbon Configuration, Ribbon Customization, so you can activate the menu up here for the developers functions. In there, there's going to be macros, record macros, and a button for the panel of the VBA editor. So if you can see it in your application, that's what you're going to need to do, because Excel comes with a standard configuration, but hides some of the advanced functions that you need to show them. The macro is already recorded. The next step you need to do is run it, if you want to, of course. So if we use this example, you can enter numbers between 0 and 1. Then you select the numbers, in this case, the percentage, you select all of them as a range. And once you have selected the range, you open the developer tab and open the macros window. When you open the macros window, like in here, the list of macros we have already recorded are gonna display. Once the list of macros is displayed, you're gonna see these controls. There's the run button, step into button, and the edit I mentioned before to show the VBA editor. So you click run and the macro is going to execute. So these cells that are selected are going to change their format to the pattern that was defined before. So the result is going to be this. The only action we executed while recording the macro was change the format of the selection. So if we select this specific range and execute the macro, that's all it's going to do. Now, there are several ways of executing a macro in your workbook. The macro will have been saved in your macro-enabled workbook or in your personal macro workbook that you can access from any workbook as you had learned earlier. As mentioned before, you don't have to use macros that are only in the current workbook. You can store them in other places, or if you if you have the Excel open, the workbook, you can load them in this drop-down list. All open workbooks, you click and you choose other options.
Netcom Learning helps customers build innovative learning organization by achieving a smarter workforce, adapting to change, and driving growth. We do this with a broad catalog of offerings, developing customized learning plans, and our global delivery capabilities. Since 1998, we have been empowering organizations with our managed learning services to help them reach optimal performance results and address challenges. We have 9 practice areas in which we specialize. They encompass people, process, and technology training. Today's presentation is from the business application practice area.
As we do celebrate our 20th anniversary to serve you with the best in class IT and business certification training, we bring you unbeatable 20th year celebration offer this month to make your learning even more fantastic. We are offering up to 50% off on some of our popular courses. Netcom Learning offers a comprehensive portfolio for Microsoft Excel courses, which you can see up there on your screen, so do take advantage of that. We have team training that can be customized and accelerated to meet your organization's specific needs. Contact us today to be connected to one of our learning consultants to help advise you on your specific needs, or you can email us at webinar@netcomlearning.com and search our catalog at www.netcomlearning.com. And we all know that technical skills are necessary to empower your career, but do you need to improve or upgrade your leadership skills as well in order to accelerate your career? Along with your technical abilities, you can develop the skills you need to manage yourself, others, and business better. Welcome to Sartor Learning, a collaborative knowledge platform bringing the world's best business and leadership insights from Fortune 1000 leaders, best-selling authors, and Ivy League professors. Further, if you're interested in learning from the top American leaders, please log on to the e-learning platform, sartorlearning.com, and avail the special promotion meant for first-time users. Use your coupon code SARTOR10 and begin your leadership journey now.